Greetings! I am in western Nebraska, also known as the Panhandle of Nebraska, and this is the Agate Fossil Beds National Monument. It's located along State Route 29, north of Mitchell and Scotts Bluff. It's not a very big park, and this small visitor center may not look like much, but it's filled with a wealth of information. The fossil beds and this visitor center are located on what used to be known as the Agate Springs Ranch, owned by James Cook, an interesting person in his own right. Mr. Cook had befriended many of the local natives, which would come and visit him periodically, bringing gifts, including Lakota Chief Red Cloud, who brought his own moccasins and signed them. Red Cloud was trying to preserve Lakota culture and believed that James Cook was the best person to entrust these things with. After going through the visitor center, it was time to take a little hike up to those distant buttes, because that is where the fossil beds were at. As you see here, the trail is paved. It's not a difficult trail, not too steep. A bridge takes you over this narrow wetland along the Niobrara River. It doesn't look like a river here, but that is because it's near the headwaters of the river. I actually got a little lucky. It rained a few days before I got here, so all the wildflowers were blooming. Feel free to hit pause and read more about the interesting fossils that they found here. Driving back towards Highway 29, there's the Daemonelix Trail. This is pretty interesting because it is a fossilized burrow of a Daemonelix that used to live on the prairies here. If you are into fossils, this is definitely a good park for you to try and visit. And I also noticed that hardly anybody goes hiking on the trails. So if you like the peace and serenity of being alone, I would definitely recommend taking these hikes to actually see these places where the fossils were found at. So until next time, take care.